What's up, guys? Jacob over here. Welcome to another episode of BuckTalk, and in this episode we'll be discussing Milwaukee's 143-100 victory over the Portland Trail Blazers. Yeah, you heard that correctly. The Bucks beat the Trail Blazers 143-100 in one of the probably the best all-around effort the Bucks have put forth thus far this year. This was a quality opponent. This isn't Sacramento. The Bucks put up 144 on Sacramento a few weeks ago. This is the best team in the Western Conference by record right now. I believe that the Blazers came in with a record of 12-5, which I think they'll fall to 12-6 now. But yeah, this is the best team in the Western Conference by record, and the Bucks came out and beat them by 43 points. They were dominant in all aspects of the game tonight. Giannis had 33 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists. Chris Middleton added 21. Eric Bledsoe and Malcolm Brogdon added 16 apiece. Thon Maker, 11 off the bench. Christian Wood as well came in the final quarter and posted 11. And man, let me tell you, he looks really good. Christian Wood, the Bucks better hang on to this guy because I think he's going to be really good. Maybe he can take over once maybe Brook Lopez leaves in a few years or so. I'm not sure what time frame on that would be, but obviously the Bucks want to keep Brook Lopez right now, but they certainly could find a role for Christian Wood, and of course a deep bench is always something good to have in the NBA, and the Bucks certainly have that with players like Christian Wood, Thon Maker, difference makers like that, Sterling Brown. There's some really good bench players on this team that are often overlooked, and that they played a big part in this big 43-point victory tonight too, but every night, I just continue to be more and more impressed by this Bucks team. Like, every night I feel like, all right, that might be the pinnacle. I don't think the Bucks will ever play as good as that. And then they come out with a game like this. The Bucks put up 143 points on the Trailblazers. They literally came out and demolished this team. Now, the Trailblazers are coming off of a back-to-back. This is the second night of a back-to-back. But still, they have the second best record, or the best record, I should say, in the Western Conference. And the Bucks manhandled them like they were nothing, like they were a college team. It was like they were pushovers tonight. The Bucks just dominated. From the very start, they dominated this basketball game. It wasn't even close. Like, by halftime, you knew the game was over. It was 72-50. Then in the third quarter, if there was ever a doubt, the Bucks were up 109-79 at that point. And then they closed it out the fourth quarter with the bench unit, who manhandled the Blazers bench unit. Giannis finishing an assist shy of a triple-double tonight. Disappointed that he didn't get a chance to get that in the fourth quarter. But with the Bucks up 30 at that point, there was no point in risking injury or anything crazy like that. So, yeah, to me, this is the most all-around dominant game the Bucks have put together this year. They scored over 30. In every single quarter, and they would have held the Blazers under 100 points if the Blazers, I can't remember what his name is. I think it was some bench player, but he banked in a 3 at the buzzer to make it 143-100. But it would have been a 46-point victory if he had not banked in that 3. But still, I mean, it was just amazing to watch tonight. Everybody was playing well. And when the Bucks put together an effort like that, I mean, there's just no stopping them. And tonight, they came out with an intensity from the start. You saw Giannis, when I saw Giannis play in these first few minutes, I was like, he's going to have a really big night tonight. And he did. He almost had a triple-double, tied a season high in points with 33. He is just very, very consistent. I love how consistent this guy is. He consistently fills up the stat sheet like that, and he's just a wonder to watch. I mean, we are so blessed to have Giannis Antetokounmpo on our team. He is an amazing basketball player, in my opinion, without a doubt the best player in the Eastern Conference, and one day, when LeBron retires, I believe he'll be the best player in the entire NBA. So, hopefully he decides to stay in Milwaukee for his entire career. I'd love to see him start and finish his career in Milwaukee, be one of those foreign players like Dirk Nowitzki, and bring a title to Milwaukee at some point. And, I mean, the way this team is playing, they have a sense of direction now under Mike Budenholzer. It's not just run around with your head cut off on offense and defense, led by Jason Kidd. And it's really interesting to see the contrast between the two coaches, because I believe there's an article, or no, it might not have been an article. It might have been a quote from an interview with Giannis after practice or something. But he said something along the lines of that Coach Budenholzer, he'll yell at you, he'll get in your face, but he'll be encouraging. He'll always be encouraging. He'll always encourage you to be a better player than you are. With Jason Kidd, it really didn't feel that much. It was more him scolding his players and alienating them. And I think that's the big difference right now. The players want to play for Coach Budenholzer. They're buying into his system, which is working, and everything is going right for them. And they couldn't be in a better position right now than they are. They've improved to 13-4 on the season. They are half a game back of the first seed in the Eastern Conference. The Toronto Raptors are first with a 14-4 record. The Blazers fall to, I believe, 12-6 this year. But yeah, this was an all-around complete effort. Best game I've seen from the Bucks in a long time. Hopefully they can continue this and keep this up, because if they do, we might be talking about the Milwaukee Bucks playing in the NBA Finals this year.